Hello, 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 my angels, my love. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining me on my channel, Guided Leap of Faith. We're going to tap into the energy, see what's going on. What I really feel like what's going on is karma. I feel like karma's circling around now. Somebody did not see your potential. I feel like a lot of you were upgrades. I hate to say it that way, but I mean, it is what it is. From what they were used to, from what they're currently dealing with, situations that they're currently involved in. I don't think that they saw that at the time. I think the person was dealing with so much ego and so much pride within themselves that even though they knew that you were a good person, um, they they still wanted to do them. And I don't think that they really recognize your true value or your worth, or even took the time for a lot of them to really even see that one on one when I say that. And I think that they missed the mark, they missed the boat, they missed the opportunity. And by now, they're starting to see that. I feel like your person 111, when I say that, a lot of ones coming out here, okay? So I feel like your person now is reflecting back. I think that the person you were involved with did a lot of people wrong in their past history, racked up a lot of karmic debt. And the thing is, you were the one to bring that karma back on them. Like they 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 devalued a lot of people for their own selves, okay, because of their own insecurities that they dealt with, their own fears, their own abandonment issues, whatever it is that they didn't want to heal about themselves. And we'll look and see what that was, okay? And I think that they got away with doing a lot to a lot of people. But then they ran across you. And you were so good, so sweet, so caring. Maybe even they felt like you were too much of that and you were a little boring to them because they were used to toxicity. Okay? You didn't bring the toxicity to them. Two and two, when I say that. So when this person hurt you, someone who was good to them for no apparent reason whatsoever, because I feel like you gave them no reason to treat you or hurt you the way that they did. That was the biggest no that they ever could have done, and now they're having to pay that karma. And I think a lot of them are either just starting to see it and starting to see that they messed up a good thing. They're starting to have things going on in their life, and they're realizing that it's because of how they treated you. Okay, they touched the wrong one, they played with the wrong one, and now they're getting it back for everything that they've done. All right, so let's tap into the energy, see what's going on. Before we do, you know me, gotta lead with my prayer. God, I come before you in gratitude today for the growth that you have fostered in my spiritual life. I recognize this journey is by your gift, not by my strength, but by your grace. Help me to remain humble and open to your leading, continuing to nurture the fruits of your spirit within me. May I use my growth to bless others and glorify you in all that I do. Thank you for being my constant guide and unfailing source to strengthen me in Jesus' name, amen. As my ancestors, my spirit guides, my good angel, protect me and the collective my friends and family as we go on our healing journey and healing what we need to from any negative energy, negative influences, or negativity anyone throws our way. So let's get started with it. Spirit guides, what do we need to know today? All right, fourth chakra, heart chakra. We're going to talk about balancing your emotions, your relationships with your friends, your family, your children, your coworkers, yourself, most importantly. Moving from the heart, doing things that are bring you compassion, bring you passion, bring you love, okay? Loving yourself, pouring love into yourself, all right? I feel like if your heart chakra is in balance, um, then at that point you're working with dependency on others, a codependence, relationship problems, and or going through separation through job, co-workers, friends, family, marriage. Okay, you have Archangel Raphael out here. So Raphael talks about is a healer. So you might be going through some type of physical ailment that you're being healed from, or finding diagnoses or cures or treatment for something you could be dealing with. You could be healing spiritually, emotionally, or mentally at this time. You might be trying to heal relationships that you were in, okay, that did not work in the past due to either your neglect or the neglect of someone, possibly because I talked about the energy 505 being with karma. Someone wants to come in and heal a relationship with you. You might not be in contact with someone right now. And the person could have some type of mental or physical ailments. Your person, they could have just received some type of medical condition that they're finding out that they have, which we need to delve more into it, because this is a 38. So that does go to an 11. And we did have the 101, 111 coming out. So we do have a lot of ones. So it is like a lot of new beginnings, people finding out things, conflicts, new conflicts going on, new ideas. This also could have been a twin flame, higher level soulmate that you're with. This was definitely your spiritual partner, okay? So I feel like somebody really wants to come in and heal a situation. You're being called to heal things, okay, within yourself, but your person may want to come and try to heal a relationship with you, especially if you're in no contact, if you're at conflict, if you're at odds with one another, if you have kids with them that they've neglected, they may want to heal that relationship as well. But someone's thinking back at what they've done, and we'll delve more into that. You do have appreciation. All right. So again, somebody possibly wants to come and heal a situation because now they're starting to appreciate. They see that they did not give to you before, didn't pour into you in the past. All right. With this being a 15, it does talk about double energy. So somebody was being low vibrational. They were giving into temptations. And this could have been temptations, whether they were sexual, financial, codependency on drugs or substance abuse, or even just like their a lifestyle, okay? They could have been dependent on the fast way of life, or just dependent, like I said earlier, just with dealing with toxicity, and you did not come with that energy. Definitely, you did not, okay? And yes, they were still stuck in their past, holding on to their past in some way. They were codependent, which I told you, if this chakra is blocked, you do deal with some codependency. This person was codependent and bonded to something in the past. They could have had self-destructive patterns, which I feel like a lot of them did. Also could have been envious of you in some way, either the energy that you brought, the positivity you brought, if you were raised differently from them with different spiritual or religious beliefs. I feel like most of you are spiritual, especially if you're on this channel. And then it could be just be what you've had, what you've accomplished in life, where you were, your skills, your talents, your beauty, okay? There was some envy around them and in them, okay? Especially if you were a feminine, and I feel like you had more to offer, accumulated more, did more, or at a higher elevation with than the male partner you could have been with. Some men are fine with that, and then some are not. They see it as a competition. So this person couldn't have saw you as some type of competition. It was a mental challenge for them. They felt like they wanted to compete with you in some way, especially if they feel like they're working hard and they're not being able to move forward, and yet you are. Some may have felt like things were coming easy to you, and possibly in a sense they thought that, but they didn't know really your struggle in the background because they didn't take time to just know. You make things look easily, and that's because you walk in faith. Okay, you walk with spirit divine, and you walk in faith, and knowing everything is going to work out. You're able to get through things more easily than some people who are in, and that's because you're at a higher vibration. All right, this person, I feel like, is shedding tears about you, again going through some karma with you. I feel like they're in a situation right now that they feel stuck in, that they would like to get out of, and they may be trying to find their way out of it, or feel like they can't move from that situation. They may be trying to heal a family situation, a marriage, or a long-term relationship, or some type of dynamic that they feel like they can't easily move out of because they need that person or need that situation, or they could just be having to repeat a cycle in their life, okay? But they are starting to appreciate now you and your value, yes, because you're out here being victorious. Like I'm told you, you were the prize. You were the one. You were the 24 karat gold. You were the elevation. You were the upgrade from what they've been dealing with, and they really didn't know how to handle you, okay? Because again, there could have been some envy, but now they're starting to appreciate that, because now they're appreciating what you, the value that you brought to their life. Once you left, you removed yourself, they had to see, they had to go back to what they were used to previously. And now it's a comparison, like, well, you know what, when I was with the collective, the collective carried their self in a certain way, a certain standard. They had boundaries, okay? And if you didn't, you have them now. And if you didn't in the beginning, and you were moving in a way that you were accepting some things, you quickly turned that around to say that no, this is the standard that I need. This is what you have to do in order to have me. This is what I will and won't tolerate. This is my requirement. And when they couldn't meet you at your minimum requirements, then that's when you had to remove yourself, because you weren't, you know your value, you know your worth, okay? And I think that you're out here glowing, and they see your glow in some type of way, and now they may be, see, I can't speak, throat chakra. They see you, somebody wants to communicate something to you, but they feel like they can't come to you right now. You're not in communication with somebody, okay? So they see your work, they see your glow, they see you shine, they see you being victorious, okay? They see you as their equal, their partner, or high value, all right? And they would like to come towards you, all right? But I feel like they're being held down, because this is a 28. So this 28 goes to a 10. So definitely, like right now, you feel like this cycle is over. Like you're done with what you dealt with them. You've moved on, because you've wrapped this up. This is a 10. You've wrapped this up. What else, Spirit guys? What else? Yeah, I told you. I told this person was envious. I said that. I said this person was envious of what you brought to the table. Like they saw your glow, your shine. They saw what you had to offer. They saw that you were, you know, were in your divine feminine, okay? They saw God had grace on you. They saw this. They saw that you were favored by God, all right? They were some jealousy of that, because they feel like things came easy to you. They knew you were high value. They knew you were your worth, okay? They knew, they saw your potential. They knew that you were a upgrade. They wanted that, but they were still holding on to the past. They were still holding on to the low vibrational energy. They were still had their insecurities about them. They didn't feel like they were enough. So instead of this person praising you and raising to your elevation, this is somebody that wanted to kind of bring you down a notch, bring you down to where they were. They wanted you to be in this low vibrational energy with them, so that they could feel adequate. So they didn't feel like, they weren't meeting you at your level, to make them feel better, to make them feel validated, okay? This is a 20. So definitely this person is under some type of judgment right now. When I told you I started this, I told you I felt this person was dealing with karma, okay? So this just clarifies exactly what I'm saying, because this is a judgment card. So somebody's going through an awakening right now. You triggered somebody into a spiritual awakening. They're doing some self-evaluation at this moment. They're trying to make some final decisions about their life, about what they need to change, what they need to do, because it's somebody who wants to come back towards you, okay? Give me, okay, well, I was going to ask for one more. Yeah, you have a past love. A past love that was envious of you. A past love that wants to come back towards you. All right, so this is a 45. So this goes down to a 9. So this is something that this person's thinking about doing now, because we are rotating to the year of the 9 right now. So this is somebody who wants to come now, and they want to say, hey, I want to offer love. This is somebody that hurt you in the past, somebody that dealt with some hurt in the past. So this is a past relationship, whether it's past as in your recent, or prior to your most recent, or past as in past life. But this is definitely somebody that now wants to say, I want to offer love. I want equal give and take with you, okay? So this is somebody that now wants to do that, and this is because now they're using their intuition. You have the 6th chakra out here, which is your third eye. This is somebody that has a vision, that is seeing you as the gold medal that you are, that's seeing your value, that's seeing your worth, especially since you know your worth and your value and you're not settling for less. Okay, this is somebody that wants to come out of envy and now appreciate you. They want to move out of the envy and appreciate what you have to offer, what you have to bring. This is somebody that has maybe received some type of download, or some that's clairvoyant, or using their high priestess right now, listening to their spirit guides and recognizing that they should have built with you. All right, this is somebody who wants to balance out their heart and use and have emotional stability with you, physical stability with you. They want to get some type of balance with their mental stability. They want to rebuild with you, come towards you. Okay, so this is Metatron. So Metatron does talk about, you know, healing things. So again, this person wants to heal their this relationship with you. Okay, they want to get out of this mindset that you have with them, or this view or vision of how you now see them, because I feel like a lot of you see this person differently now because of what they portrayed to you. Okay, this is also somebody that could have had some childhood issues with this being Metatron that they needed to heal. Maybe abandonment issues. Maybe a mother or father wasn't there for them. Maybe a mother or father passed on at an early age, or neglected them in some sense, or they just feel like they didn't receive that nurturing, that love, or that time. Okay, this is somebody who may have a strained relationship with one of their parents, brother, mother, or father, and they feel like no matter what they do, how they, try to gain that person's attention and love, that they're always in competition, and that parent just not giving it to them. And this is because somebody could have had a father that went and started a family elsewhere and did more for stepkids and other kids than they did for them. Okay, and this is somebody who just needs to heal that, put that closure to whatever went on in their childhood. Okay, again, this person could have had some type of learning disorder, and when you came through, you could have came through very bright, very smart, intelligent, independent, and you triggered things about this person because they felt like they weren't your equal. Okay, they felt like they were less than, but they want to come in and heal the situation with you. All right, so let's do some clarification on what's going on. Like, can we clarify the fourth chakra, Raphael? Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's the world card. The world card. So something, you were this person's wish fulfillment. All right. You are elevating. You are going to your next portal. You have elevated now. You're interconnected with all things and how you see the world. And this is saying that a cycle, you're ending one cycle to start a new cycle, and you've moved on. Like, what you've gone through, you've learned the lessons from the relationship with the person that you were with, and you're moving on to start a new cycle. Whether you're starting a new cycle in business, a new love coming in, just with yourself. Okay, you're just starting something new and you're excited about it, but this person wants to hold on. Like, they don't want this cycle to end. You could have been dealing with the earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and this is somebody who wants to come in and heal the relationship with you, because they're not wanting to let go. They don't realize that, hey, it's over. You gave them opportunity, you gave them time, you gave them a chance, and they've done too much. They can't heal it. But this is somebody that's not really wanting to let go. They're dealing with some karma, and part of that karma is this cycle being over, you moving on. Okay, you not coming back. You're going out there to be happy with yourself, because you're in your high priestess right now. Okay, with that, your knowledge is speaking a lot of wisdom. A lot of people are listening to you. You're trusting your intuition at this moment. Okay, I feel like this person, like, a lot of secrets were revealed to you. You tapped into a lot of secrets. A lot of your secret gifts are being revealed to you. So you're becoming more of a visionary. All right. Some of you may be becoming clairvoyant. This person sees you as withholding secrets with your high priestess. Okay. They now see you. They now are using their intuition to know that they should have held on to you. They should have given to you. They should have built with you. All right. They should have recognized your worth sooner and acted on it, instead of staying in the vibration that they were. All right, so now they want to use wisdom and come towards you, but this person's in their head because they're realizing that now, that you're using your intuition, you're loving yourself, that you're closing a cycle and you're starting new things. All right, that you're not coming back, or they fear that you're not coming back. They're not going to have another chance with you. Okay, this person is depressed, like they're in a mental fog right now. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to bring this back. They don't know what steps to take. So this person could be going towards friends, going towards family, maybe someone that they do trust to say, hey, what do I do? How do I fix this? They may be saying I made a mistake, I did a lot. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it collected back. I in this situation I felt stuck in. I made the wrong choice, the wrong move. I held on possibly to something I should not have held on to. This is somebody trying to figure out, like, they're struggling with how they can overcome what they've done. All right, overcome how you now see them, because with the intuition, like, you see them, clearly. There may have been a time where you were in your head worrying about them, trying to figure out, like, why are they treating me like this? Like, I've done nothing. Why are they being rude? Why are they being cold? Why are they blowing in and out? Like, what you couldn't figure out, like, why they were moving and behaving and keeping secrets from you. At least they thought they were keeping secrets, but it wasn't a secret. You just weren't constantly speaking on it. You were recognizing patterns about this person, and you were in your head at one point trying to figure out, well, why? Like, what did I do? I felt like this person was taking things that they went through from past relationships and they were projecting them onto you. They were like holding you accountable or making you pay the price for what other people did to them in the past. Okay, I felt like you were with this person for several years, out here. This wasn't something you were with for a month or two. This was somebody that you spent some time with. All right, and this person's dealing with a lot of pain, a lot of anger, a lot of worry. They cause a lot of it on you. All right, this is a person that had a hard time trying to go through. They had difficulty with different illusions. Okay, and they definitely had an illusion about you, and now they see that what they thought about you is not what it is. This person's not sleeping at night. They're having nightmares. Again, they could be getting downloads. The universe could be with them dealing with their karma. The universe could be showing them, they're replaying things that they did for you, that they did to you in the past, and they realize they missed the opportunity. Like the universe handed them you. Okay, a true love, an opportunity, a great opportunity for great abundance. Somebody they can grow with, be with, have a happy, loving relationship with. Okay, and they were so focused on other things in their life, be it their friends, their family, their money, material, just, thinking that, oh, I have time. Oh, the collective, yeah, they're boring. They don't bring the type of toxicity, because you didn't bring that toxicity, that limelight, that validation. You weren't kissing their butt. You weren't validating them. You weren't feeding into their insecurities. Okay, so, and that's what they wanted, that's what they needed, because they weren't ready to heal. All right, so this is somebody now that's emotionally unstable. Okay, actually could be dealing with some financial issues, some physical stability, and some mental instability in their life as well. And again, they're not sleeping, they're having nightmares. This is somebody that realized that they gave love and put love and passion into other things instead of you. They're dissatisfied right now with what their life is. Okay, they missed the opportunity. They realize they missed the opportunity, and now they're trying to think about, well, how do I get it back? Okay, and the thing is, like, they can't, they won't. The cycle is over. All right, and they may be realizing that, and that's why they're struggling. They are struggling. This person is very sad and regretful. All right, this person could have had an earth sign that went to a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, with a lot of passion. You're like, they were passionately moving towards other things. Okay, this is somebody that, when they saw you, they saw the potential to grow with you. They saw the potential of long term with you. However, This is somebody who did not do anything to build towards it, to achieve that goal, okay? This is somebody who usually has a lot of wisdom. This is, you weren't dealing with a dum-dum here. You were dealing with a very smart, intelligent person, all right? A very confident person, person with a lot of ego, a lot of arrogance about them. You could have been dealing with somebody who is self-employed. If not self-employed, they're a higher person, like at their job, possibly supervisor, manager, CEO, or owner, or something like that. This is somebody who is very intelligent, where the point where or puts a lot of focus on money and likes to start a lot of projects. Okay, wants success. They are into the material. All right, and that was the problem. Like perhaps like you weren't. I mean, collective, like you, I feel like a lot of you, you could have dealt with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as well, but I feel like a lot of you, like you have material comfort, but you're not focused on that. You're focused more because you're the collective on the person's inside, like what they have to offer, their value, their integrity, their worth. Okay, not so much like they're caught up into the material things, but your person, I feel like, was caught up in the material things, and they were so busy chasing other things, materially, wealth, money, and sex. Okay, to get what they want. Some of them could have just been opportunists as well. All right, some of them could have been married, had a family situation, that they turned their back on you to go towards. Okay, some of them definitely were trying to obtain money. Again, we have more earth out there. They care more about the material. They care more about the limelight, fitting in. They were codependent on a situation for money as well, or they needed to offer financial security to a family situation and felt like they couldn't give to you. They had nothing to offer to you. They wanted to build. They wanted to build a family situation. They wanted to build a legacy. They wanted to build something with a partner, um, to increase money. So they could have started a business with somebody, but I feel like that's about to fall apart. It's not coming out like they want, but they are definitely focused more on to that. But it's a 10, so it's coming to a completion. A lot of you are building your money right now. You're starting something successfully that's going to materialize into financial wealth for you, that's going to build a legacy for your future and your future generations with your kids, your family. You're going to leave a legacy behind. Some of you could have had kids, or just got married, okay, or maybe find out that you're pregnant. All right, this person wants to come in and build towards you now, um, but they lack inspiration. They're trying to figure out how they can do it. It's not going to work. They're doubting themselves. They don't have the confidence. They know that it's not going to be successful. It's not going to be successful because of the way that you see them, okay? You don't see them as a lover right now. You don't see them as a partner right now. You don't see a future with them because of all the stuff that they've done. It is their karma. Again, they went towards other situations. They built towards other situations. Several other situations that they have behind your back, okay? And that's why they know that they cannot be successful with you. Like, what were some of the secrets this person was keeping from my collective? What are some of the secrets? Yeah, they ran away from this connection for sure because they ran towards something else, okay? They went where they thought the grass was greener, but as you see, the grass wasn't greener. It was nothing but weeds. So what they ran towards, again, you were the upgrade, and what they ran towards was, yeah, they kept your secret. Some of them were married in another relationship. I told you, I felt like this was married or had another family situation. They ran towards you, towards another situation. They kept it a secret that they were dealing with you. If someone did know about you, they downplayed with their relationship what you was. They didn't really tell the truth about it. They probably said you were a friend, okay? They could have said that you liked them, they didn't like you. They could have said they never hooked up with you like that. They didn't want anyone to know that they were involved with you. This person denied you, okay? But now they see your worth, they value. Now that they see what they went towards was not greener grass, now they want to come in and fight for you. Now they want to say, oh, I want you back. I want this relationship back. Now they want to put in the work to come towards you, because what they went towards was nothing but toxic, okay? But you don't want this. It's over. You gave your time. You gave your attention. Now they want to come in and reveal something. They want to express their passion. They want to express their love towards you, okay? They want to say, hey, let me tell you how I really feel. They want to say, I'm leaving somebody to come towards you. I'm going to get a divorce. Yeah, I told you I was divorced and I wasn't, but now I'm trying to get out of the situation, all right? I want to end the situation. If they started a business, at least moved in with somebody, which I feel like for some of you, they did go move in with somebody. They want to get out of that situation, all right? This is somebody that was definitely hooking up with third parties. This is somebody that's trying to walk away, get a room, maybe find a new house, a new place to live, okay? This is somebody that wants to try to hook up with you, say, try to get back into your home, ask you, can they move in? Because they're angry. They're angry that they lost you. They're angry with themselves for the decisions that they made. They're angry for sleeping on you, okay? They're angry for that, and they want to come in and say, hey, I apologize. Can we get it right? I want to set the record straight. I really do have feelings for you. I know I withheld from you in the past. I know I didn't tell you how I really felt. I know I didn't tell you I was involved with someone else. I know I didn't tell you I had a family situation, okay? But now they want to, a flying car hitting the floor, two guys, they want to balance something out for sure. They want to come into partnership, yep. They want to come in and commit to you now. Now they want to be loyal. Now they want to say, I want to put the work in for the long run. Now they want to say, I don't want to play any game. I don't want to play any games with you. I do have passion for you. They want to offer you, if not marriage, or they definitely want to offer some type of commitment to you, okay? They want to come in and confess this to you. They want to say, I love you. I see things clearly now. I want to be truthful. I want to open up. I want to share my heart. I want to have passion. I want to give compassion. I want to let you in. I don't want to run from this connection anymore, okay? But it's too late. It's over. I told you, it's over. Like, you're done. They broke your heart. There's no moving on. Like, you have your closure. You don't need them to give you closure. You found your own inner peace. You saw this as being toxic love. This was your polar opposite. This was your match. This was a yin yang situation. You were yin, they were yang, you were yang, you were yin, or you were both Gemini, both yin and yang, okay? But you saw this person had patterns of addiction. You saw, like, at one point, you guys were not with these glasses. You were not seeing clearly, okay? You did not see that this relationship was toxic. But when you did, and you saw that they were manipulating you, you saw that it was dysfunctional. Like, you saw this person had a pattern of behavior, what they were doing, a pattern of breaking hearts, a pattern of not committing, okay? Then you said, I'm done. Like, I don't want, I'm not going to be your secret. I'm not going to keep you didn't keep a secret about how you felt, but they kept a secret about how they felt about you, okay? So you moved on. You did. All right. This person, I told you, like, you see this person now. Now they want to come in and heal this broken heart. You feel like, I don't want to. I don't want to. You're sketchy. Some of you may think about it, but definitely this person is thinking about how to come towards you. All right. They're unsure. They're weighing the options. Do I leave what I'm currently in to go to the collective? I love the collective. I want to heal the collective, but they are unsure if you're going to take them back. Okay, and you're unsure if you could ever trust them again. Like, you see them as sketchy. You see them as toxic. Okay, you're just putting your love into yourself. You're worried about you. You're taking a break from love. Some of you have definitely released this. If not, you are in the process of releasing this. You're contemplating releasing it because you're tired of the games, all right? But a lot of you now, like, you're in your empress or your emperor mode at this moment. You're loving on yourself. You're happy. You're just like, I'm celibate. I don't want to be bothered. And if you're not celibate, you just don't want to sleep with this person, all right? You're going to tell this person you're celibate because you definitely don't want to hook up with them anymore. But they want to rebuild with you. They want this. They want this back. They want to make amends. They want to know if we can have a positive outcome. They want to know what they need to do to rebuild the trust with you, okay? What else, dear guys? What else? Like, this person, they definitely dealing with their karma. I told you, they see you as high value. You were the upgrade, and you were their upgrade, okay? You are abundant. You're beautiful. You're sexy. You know, you're debonair if you're a male. You feel like, I know my self-worth. I'm not settling for less than I deserve. I'm waiting for my king, my queen. This is what I want. I want a real union. I want real love. I want somebody that's pure. I want my soulmate, all right? I don't want this. But they want to get back together with you for sure, all right? They want a second chance. They want a fresh start, all right? They want to get on the same page with you. They want to get in sync with you, but you're giving them the cold shoulder. You're not in communication with them. You're not in contact with them. You're ignoring them. You're keeping busy. You're putting physical, emotional, distance between the two of you for sure. Like, you don't want to meet up. They may want to ask you out, but you're not interested. Again, this person may want to come in and feel like, if because you are sexual chemistry for them, they do want to feel if they can come back, if they can reignite the passion between you, if they can renew that, maybe they can get you back. Some of them, they think what their body parts, and they think that all it's going to take, if they can just have that next night with you, if they can have that with you, you know, they can get things back together. They can reignite that spark within you. But, you know, they do want to come in definitely and communicate with you, but you you're not interested. All right, you're not interested. This person has a karmic lesson to learn for sure. You are their karma. You're bringing the karma towards them. What is the karmic lesson that this person has to learn? What's the karmic lesson in it for this person? Break free from emotional dependence. Yeah, this person needs to have, it says true independence comes from within. Free yourself from emotional reliance on others. I tell you, this person was codependent on another relationship, all right? They need to break free from being dependent on other people, and they need to practice more self-love, all right? Disarm from fear. I told you, fear held this person back. Their insecurities, probably from their childhood. It says fear limits your potential. Release it and step into your power with confidence. This person has to release whatever fear they had, the insecurities they had, and they definitely want to come and take a leap of faith to come towards you. Once they release that fear, you definitely have a male that's at the edge, that's ready to say, I'm dealing with it, I'm healing from it. All right. Also, the karmic lesson for them was the cycle stops within you. You are the one your ancestors prayed for. This pain ends in your hands. Choose differently now. Like your ancestors, the divine is saying that you're chosen to be the karma for this person, but also to stop generational karma within, to release and break the chains of karma within your generation. You were chosen to be the one to change how things go, to change being dependent on other people, to change people getting in these toxic relationships. You are the one to break the chains for them, all right? To think different, to stop cycles, to start a new generational wealth, a new legacy from your family. You are the one. Like, you're doing things differently now. Like, you're breaking the mold that's been the generational curse. All right, and you were the one to break the mold for generational curse for this person. All right, last one, untangle emotional dependency. When love feels like survival, it's not love, it's fear. You're safe without this attachment. So you are to break the strings, all right? Break away from toxic love. You love on yourself. Know your self-worth and your love. Don't be afraid to be alone, all right? Don't rely on somebody to make you feel happy. Your happiness is within, okay? So what is the timing of all this? What was the time frame of this karma? Thank you, Spirit Guides. All right, it's time to let go. You got to let go of the past. Let go of this past heartache, whatever's been holding you back, this past relationship, this toxic relationship. It's time to let it go. 44 is out here. You need to heal yourselves emotionally, mentally, physically, okay? Let go of what doesn't sit with you. This person could be age 44. Your person could have had a birthday in April, could be April 4th, okay? Your person could be a life path 4. 44 does go to an 8. Again, this person's dealing with karma. The karma is now. And this karma wasn't running late. This karma is coming now. You could have felt, is this person ever going to get the karma for how they treated me? Oh, you thought karma was never coming. You were so sadly mistaken. Okay, the karma was coming when it was divinely time for it to come. And it's coming now. Okay. Something may be happening within the next couple of weeks. You may see something come to fruition within the next couple of weeks. 3 might mean something to you. Something's going to happen. Both of these are quarter of a moon, new beginning, new moon. So you are starting a new start at this moment. Some of you could be a life path 3. Could I have a birthday on the 3rd? Falls on the 3rd. We have 443. That's 8, 9, 10, 11. Again, 11s are on the board. Okay, this was you were definitely, this was a counterpart to you. This could have been a twin flame. You definitely were a high level soulmate. You were the one to bring the karma to this person to start this new beginning. You're starting something new. Something's going to manifest for you in the next couple of weeks. You're going to see something. All right. Happen on that 3 does talk about communication. You may receive some type of communication from this person in the next couple of weeks about what they're going through, what they have going on, how they now see you. Give me a message from the angels. Thank you. You have no need to worry, okay? What you have is coming in a perfect timing, in divine timing, okay? Everything for you is happening as it should. Like I said, you felt like karma was never going to come. You felt like justice was never going to prevail. It's coming. It didn't come when you wanted it. It didn't come when you want to see it. You felt like it was delayed. You felt like the universe didn't have your back. You felt like why you had to go through this. You had a lesson to learn. You needed to learn your self-worth. You needed to see your value. You saw it. Once you start seeing your value, once you start seeing your worth, once you started putting boundaries in the universe, was like, we got this now, baby. Move. We got it. We got your back. We're going to pay back everything this person did to you. We're going to pay it back. They're going to receive this back. Okay, they're not going to get away with what they did to you. You just needed to break the mold. You needed to break the patterns of people getting in relationships and not knowing their worth, their value. You needed to break that. You saw it, you broke it, and now the universe is handling it from here on forward, okay? If you're thinking about getting back, this sword is down. You're definitely reconsidering any type of going backwards because you're putting the sword down. Like, and if you're thinking about doing it, get in alignment, okay? Reconsider it. Don't go backwards. Keep moving forward, okay? Keep moving forward. Like, this person has nothing good to offer you at this moment. It's a no. The universe says reconsider. It's a no. Don't go towards this, all right? Don't. Keep going forward with what you have, all right? I'll give you one more, and then we're going to wrap this up. No, this person's a liar. They haven't changed, all right? Don't go back to someone who is going to continue to lie. It's a no. Say no to the liar, all right? Don't move back towards something that's not for you, all right? This person's still sneaky. They haven't elevated. They're just dealing with their karma, and they're gonna come towards you, all right? Because they want to get away from their karma, all right? They'll listen to what they have to say. You don't need to hear it. You don't even want to hear it, I think, for most of you, because you know this person's lying. You don't trust the situation. You don't trust them, all right? They're still in a situation with a third party. They're still in their cheating. They're still in their lustful ways, all right? This person broke your heart. It's game over. This is it. It's over. It's a wrap. It's time to move on, okay? Let them deal with their karma. Let it go, all right? Just let it go. This is my reading for you for today. Well, for now, I'll give you one later on today, okay? Know that you have helpful people around you that are willing to help you get through this heartache. If you're in the beginning of healing this heartache, you have helpful people around you. The ancestors, your spirit guides are guiding you. You have a new opportunity coming towards you that's going to be very abundant for you, okay? If you're stuck with what to do, ask your angels. They're here to help you, to give you the information that you need to help you let go, release fears, and let go and move on. All right, have a good day. 4343, when I say that, let it go.